Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, welcome to a new reading. What is going on right now? We're having a look at your life from a spiritual perspective. We're not concentrating so much on the everyday nitty-gritty of life, but more your soul life. Okay, it is a general, it is a timeless reading for the Sagittarius collective. So whenever you come across this, there will be a message here, there will be something that resonates. So take from it what you need when you need it. Okay, we have a look at 5 cards from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And then at the end we're going to have a look at some cards of the Ibis Oracle. Let's see what comes out. So your spiritual journey, your spiritual development, your spiritual awakening. What is going on? Choice. That's what's going on. Well, we always have choice. Choice of different paths right now. You may be standing at a crossroads, Sagittarius, when it comes to your spiritual choices, your spiritual awakening. And there may be different paths for you to go on. First thing that popped into my eye here is this dagger. A shiny little dagger. That is obviously something to do with the air element, communications, clarity, truth, transparency. So there's a choice here to choose the path of clarity and transparency. Then the next thing that caught my eye was this snake here holding this torch. That's the snake of transformation and healing. So you may choose the healing path for yourself. Path goes a long way. Whichever path you choose, it's going to go into your future quite a long way. And then there is another path here. These are all represented by these doors. There is a path of someone is crying, clearing, cleansing waters. So you may choose the way of the water element, going with the flow. Now these tears aren't necessarily tears of sadness. There could be tears of clarification and detoxification. Choosing the way of the water element, going with the flow. There's also a Celtic knot up here. Could be choosing a path of joining a group of some sort, a tightly knit community, group, like-minded people, finding your tribe. Joining a new tribe. So, 3 doors have a different feel, have a different purpose, but it's all to further your spiritual awakening. Whatever you choose, use your intuition. That's my advice. It's a 0. You can choose what you like. whatever you're drawn to, whatever you feel you need to do. And one thing you want to do is to balance out your body and mind connection here. So number 11. It's a new beginning as well. So 0, 11, new beginnings, new chapter in your life, crossroads, body and mind cohesion. So you can function in the world, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You're working on the balance. You're working on your intuition. You're trying to see things clearly. Going within, finding the answer within. Then in the middle of these is a number 2, the 2 of Earth. You're juggling options, you're juggling opportunities, crossroads. Doors are opening for you. You have options, you have opportunities. You have chances, you have choices. What are you going to do? Well, you're going to spend some time mulling over these different choices, trying to feel what you're drawn to the most and then follow that path into the future. Now, you're juggling here 4 eggs. We had 3 doors, now we have 4 opportunities. But, you know, we don't necessarily get bogged down by numbers too much or number of choices. It doesn't matter. They could be there, but there could be 4 choices, but there might only be 2. Your heart is open. There's these little roses, these little brown roses of love, very practical attitude towards love right now. Very down to earth, very grounded. So the path of love that you're choosing has got to be solid. It's got to be stable. It's got to be focused. It's got to be organized. It's got to have a purpose. So you're nurturing certain seeds, your solar plexus, ideas, mulling over, looking at each choice and chance and each door, very carefully, taking your time, not being your fiery, ordinary reactions. You're not having the gut, you're not following the gut feeling. You're actually weighing up carefully what is going on here. You want to use your mental powers, your rational mind for this. You want to be sensible, analytical, cool, calm and collected. So you're digging deep. You're digging deep. What people see above the surface is a fiery Sagittarius, following their passions, following their desires. But deep down, we see a different picture here. We see a picture of someone who is very conscious, someone who is connected to the higher self, expanding their consciousness, who is aware that they are traveling a path of enlightenment and spiritual awakening. Well, we do have the desire card here, the passion. You want to keep your physical strength. You want to see things clearly from a higher perspective. You want to be connected to the divine. You want to be focused. You want to progress. And you want this new life. You want the new chances and the opportunities. You're actively seeking a change, watching out for any signs that this change is upon you. So you're very open-minded, very broad-minded, looking deep within, waiting patiently for the right messages, the synchronicities, because you want to expand your growth, your spiritual growth. And at the end here we have, and very interesting, I love this card, it's the Four of Air. That is your intellectual capacity right now, your intellect. Mental-based, rational, sensible, analytical, dissecting, cool, calm and collected, compartmentalizing life. Practically, there is the finances, the material growth, making sure that you are prospering, that you're financially abundant, and everyday tasks and such like. Everything has a place, everything has a drawer there in your mind. So you seem to be very much in control of your life, what's going on, which way you're going, while you are waiting for the more spiritual signs to arrive. You're keeping your mind open, you're keeping your mind sharp, keeping your mind on the ball. You seem to have set yourself a time limit of some sort. Or this time, 9 o'clock, could be very important for you in some way. But you certainly have a direct connection to the divine, receiving downloads, especially when it comes to your organizational abilities. Your organizational abilities are at an all-time high. So the only thing you can't control is the matters of the heart. You saw that little heart here. So you're keeping things close to your chest. You're not reacting unreasonably or too fast. Taking things easy, you have patience, using your inner strength, restraint, self-control, very self-controlled here. Working in moderation. Wow, that's an unusual picture of Sagittarius, isn't it? But you know what I'm talking about, Sagittarius. It's happening to you. Then we have the oracles. You have Isis, number 3, Holy Queen, Mother of all, embodied manifestation of love. Newt and Gabe, wholeness, creation of sacred purpose, divine parents, and we have the crested Ibis, the sacred archetypal element of air. So, 4 of air, the element of air, certainly using your intellectual capacities right now. Very much in the flow of your thinking, clarifying everything, seeing things clearly, receiving guidance from the divine, going in the right direction and looking for confirmations that you are on the right path. You do feel protected by the divine. You feel very grounded, very earthed right now, as we have seen in this card here. So, the 2 of earth, very much down to earth, 2 feet down. When it comes to love, very controlled as well, very things close to the heart, not exploding in passionate situations, not doing anything to hamper your spiritual growth, because you know your spiritual advancement depends on your control of your passions and your deep down desires and your beliefs. Isis has this protective role as well. So we see here the air element swirling, we have earth, and we have the sky. This is very strong protection, inner harmony, inner wisdom, mind, body, and spirit awareness. Again with this is number 3 as well. 2 and 1 is 3. Then we have the crested Ibis is a 7, not a 7. Sometimes we have to wait for clarity. Sometimes we have to wait for the right inspiration to move forward in a certain situation. But the divine will send you the right messages in divine timing. So this could be your divine timing device here that you're carrying around with you. And whenever something happens, you will receive the message instantly, because your divine timing device, your inbuilt divine timing device, is working at capacity. So I've set the alarm clock. The alarms will go off when there's an opportunity, when there is a choice to make, when there are chances and options. So you're moving forward with optimism, positivity, very much purposeful, seeking the right path, making the right decisions. Wow, that's an intense reading for you, Sagittarius. Beautiful. It's been a pleasure reading for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next reading. Till then, take very good care. Bye-bye.